YouTube, what's going on today? It's Graydon Bulik back here with another episode of the Graydon Bulik Show. This is going to be Season 2, Episode 6. I'm going to be talking about the NBA playoffs. Going to run through the bracket real quick and just kind of let you know what's been going on there. Not going to get too in-depth. Maybe give you my picks for the series winners, but other than that, going to be pretty basic, pretty generic today. I went live on YouTube Sunday just to kind of let you guys know what was going on. I've been dealing with some personal stuff on the side, but I am back. I'm recording, and I'm excited to be here. And this video will be live on Wednesday. So when you're seeing this, it'll be Wednesday. And then, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Eastern Conference. And the 1 seed Miami leads 3-1 over 8 seed Atlanta. Philadelphia holds a 3-1 lead over Toronto. That's a 4 versus 5. Milwaukee holds a 3-1 series lead over Chicago. That's a 3 versus 6. Boston holds a 3-0 lead, the only 3-0 lead in the NBA playoffs right now over Brooklyn. And so that's the Eastern Conference. It's been really weird because Ben Simmons was supposed to come back earlier in the playoffs, and he hasn't even showed up yet. Obviously, he's been at the games, he's been working out, but he hasn't played in a game, and he was supposed to, I think, Game 3. And they're getting swept right now by the Boston Celtics. So there's been a lot of drama with Kyrie. Kevin Durant hasn't performed well. And it's just been a really interesting series for Brooklyn. Obviously, Kevin Durant's one of the best scoring players in the league. Kyrie Irving's one of the best point guards. And, it's just been a very interesting series as Boston holds a 3-0 lead in that series. And then we'll head over to the Western Conference. Phoenix and New Orleans are tied at 2 apiece in that series. That's the 1 versus 8. Dallas and Utah are tied at 2-2 in that series, the 4 versus 5. The Golden State Warriors, holds a 3-1 series lead over the Denver Nuggets at the 3. That's the 3 versus 6 series. And then Memphis and Minnesota, the 2 and 7, are tied at 2 apiece in that series. So the Western Conference has been a little bit more challenging as every single series in the Eastern Conference has at least 3 games to 1 or 3 games to 0, and then the only series in the West is Golden State is holding a 3-1 series lead over Denver. The most interesting series in the Western Conference has definitely been Memphis and Minnesota. Pat Beverly has been a menace, trying to get underneath the skin of Ja Morant, who's continually playing well. And there's been a lot of tension in these playoffs. Bobby Portis and Zach LaVine getting into it in the in the Chicago Milwaukee series. That's been fun to watch. So there's been a lot of things going on in these playoffs that have caused a lot of tension among teams and in the games. And the referees are having to do a lot more than just referee the basketball game. They're having to break up fights, get people where they're supposed to be, and it's been fun to watch. I've been able to catch a few minutes of a few games and then clips and pieces of other games. I haven't really been able to watch a full game just with work. I worked a lot of hours last week, so it's been very hectic for me. But I've been able to catch, like I said, highlights, clips, all that sorts of stuff, and seeing stats. So that's the NBA playoffs right now. Nothing crazy. A few teams have showed up and played very, very well, considering they haven't really been in this spot recently. The Atlanta Hawks being one of them. Trae Young playing tremendously well for the Hawks. They are down 3-1, but they're playing the Miami team who is looking to go win an NBA championship. They'll probably face. And my pick for the Eastern Conference is probably going to be Milwaukee, and Miami. Boston could potentially beat Milwaukee, but I just don't see very many people beating Giannis, the Greek Freak, whatever you want to call him. And then in the Western Conference, it's kind of a toss-up. I think Phoenix could win it. I also think Golden State could make the finals. Memphis, if Memphis pulls this series out, they're going to have a tough one against Golden State or Denver. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun NBA playoffs. and it has me excited. I usually don't get excited about the NBA, but this one has me pretty excited. So that's the NBA playoffs. I want to thank you guys for being here. If you liked the video, drop a like on it, ring the bell, share, sub to the channel. We're at 24 subs right now. Hopefully we can hit 50 at some point, and I'll come up with something cool for you guys if we hit that number. But with all that being said, be sure to tell somebody you love them, that you care about them, and that you're there for them. This is Graydon Bulick signing off for the Graydon Bulick Show, Season 2, Episode 6. I'll catch you guys next week. More content to come on all the channels, all the platforms, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to be working with a buddy to try and get some more things spinning on the content side, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. TikTok is coming back. I don't know when yet. I'll make a video to announce that. My channel on TikTok coming back. I can't stand TikTok being on it because I waste way too much time. But my buddy said that's the best way to grow a community. So we're going to continue with all of that. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here.